You claim that Mr. Montague grabbed at your jacket. You told the police you were not hurt, you were not injured, you did not feel any pain from him grabbing at your jacket, but that you then shot Mr. Montague 5 or 6 times. Ma'am, please be quiet and listen to me.
It's your girl, Mrs. Tony Two Times, and I'm back with another episode of Hood Tales. In this video, let's take it to Houston, Texas, to discuss how a man's toxic entanglement with a jealous woman ended over text messages. But before we get into this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss any future uploads. Also, this video is sponsored by me, Mrs. Tony Two Times, and my YouTube channel. Make sure you check it out. Look out for the link to it in the comments. Stay tuned until the end to hear the full story. Everything in this video is alleged. All right, let's go ahead and get right into it. Giovanni Montague served his country with honor. He was a devoted father, a dreamer, a builder, a fighter for a better life. But on a quiet February morning in Houston, Texas, Giovanni's life was stolen, not by an enemy on foreign soil, but by someone he thought he could trust. His dreams were bigger than his past, but she took his future. Born on November 20th, 1996, at Jamaica Queens Hospital in New York, Giovanni Javante Odell Montague, affectionately called Gio, was a gift to his parents, Odetta and Patrick. A sweet-natured boy with a gentle smile and even gentler spirit. He began school in Queens, and after moving to Houston in 2006, he continued his education, eventually graduating from Cypress Creek High School. Gio was deeply rooted in his Christian faith and started attending his local church at an early age. After high school, Gio made a life-altering decision to serve his country. He enlisted in the United States Army, eventually deploying to Afghanistan. The Army shaped him, strengthened him, taught him duty, dignity, and discipline. He became a father and a husband. Unfortunately, the marriage ended, but he remained a constant presence in his son's life. After serving 4 years, Gio returned home a decorated veteran, a man of valor, ready to begin a new chapter as a civilian, father, and one day a business owner. Readjusting back to civilian life had its challenges for Gio, but he was determined. Back in Houston, Gio continued to embrace fatherhood, raising his beloved son with values of integrity, faith, and love. He worked full-time as an Amazon delivery driver, but his passion was music and fashion. He created a clothing brand, sold his designs at shows, wrote music, and even performed on stage. With his drive and dedication, he became an inspiration to others through social basketball games and community events. He was building something real, something that had a lasting effect. He was making it. But behind closed doors, Gio was entangled in a volatile and dangerous relationship with 23-year-old Tatiana Evans. Family and friends say it was tumultuous, that she'd put her hands on him. He even filed a report in December 2024 accusing her of making threats, but no charges were ever filed. Still, Gio ignored the red flags and kept their relationship private, even from those closest to him, a decision that tragically may have resulted in his demise. On the night of February 8, 2025, Tatiana and Gio spent time together at his apartment near Jones Road in Northwest Harris County, where he and his mother lived together. Tatiana left and went back to her mother's home. After she left, Gio called Tatiana to let her know he had left his phone in her car. That's when everything changed. Before returning it, Tatiana went through Gio's phone and found messages from another woman. Tatiana lost it, and in a jealous rage, she grabbed a .45 caliber pistol and drove back to Gio's apartment to confront him. What happened next was savage. Between the hours of 1 and 3 a.m. on February 9th, Gio unsuspectingly waited for Tatiana outside his home to bring back his phone. As she pulled up, all hell broke loose. From inside her car, Tatiana allegedly pulled the trigger, striking Gio at least 5 to 6 times. She quickly fled the scene, leaving Gio lying in the street. By 3 a.m., police and first responders arrived at the Oak Grove apartment complex on Bearley Lane. Gio was already gone. According to some sources, Tatiana allegedly also went to the other woman's apartment to confront her, but luckily, she wasn't home. Tatiana Evans was arrested on February 11th and charged with slaying Gio. During her interview with detectives, Tatiana allegedly confessed to the slaying but claimed self-defense. Police say Tatiana claimed Gio grabbed her by the jacket and then fired at him multiple times. According to the police report, Gio was hit once in the face and at least 5 more times in the chest before Tatiana drove away with her headlights off. Police were able to obtain surveillance video showing Tatiana's car in the area. In court, she showed no remorse, interrupted the judge mid-hearing even as the details of the ruthless confrontation were read aloud.
You claim that Mr. Montague grabbed at your jacket. You told the police you were not hurt, you were not injured, you did not feel any pain from him grabbing at your jacket, but that you then shot Mr. Montague 5 or 6 times. Ma'am, please be quiet and listen to me. I'm telling you what the police report says in front of me.
Her bond was set at $250,000. She remains in custody and is innocent until proven guilty. After Gio's loss, his mother had a difficult time returning back to work. His brother still wondered why he didn't tell them about Tatiana, and the food his mother left for him in the fridge had gone untouched. His shoes still waited by the door, and his family forever changed. May Giovanni continue to rest in peace. My sincerest condolences to his family. He was a beloved father, a brother, and son, a soldier who survived the battle overseas, but not Tatiana's jealousy, a dreamer who was just starting to win. He didn't deserve for this to happen. Tatiana had other ways to deal with this situation. Had she not let her unbridled anger, jealousy, and rage overtake her, she could have walked away, and Gio would still be here today. Jealousy is not love. Control is not love. Anger is not love. According to the NCADV, nearly 30% of intimate partner slayings are linked to jealousy or possessiveness, and it affects both men and women. And sadly, it's still considered taboo for men to talk about their experiences with DV in relationships, even though it happens more than we can imagine. No one is immune. If someone threatens you, isolates you, or hurts you, get away from them. End the relationship the very moment it happens, because sometimes the signs we ignore are the warnings we don't survive. Fam, let's keep the conversation going. Tell me your thoughts on this. Was Tatiana's actions in any way justified because she found messages from another woman in his phone? Should Gio have paid attention to the red flags early on and completely cut her off? Do you think with Tatiana's obsession, she would have gotten over him? Why do you think people stay involved in toxic relationships? And do you believe anger is evil? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Alright fam, that's it for this episode of Hood Tales. Thank you so much for watching. If this story moved you, consider liking and sharing. Subscribe for more stories like this and for the stories behind the headlines. Because behind them all are lives forever changed. This is your girl, Mrs. Tony 2 Times. Until next time.